Nominations to become the UK's next Conservative Party leader and thereby Prime Minister have closed as a clearer picture of the strongest runners begins to emerge. Now, 10 candidates started out in the running on Tuesday, but Chairman of the 1922 committee, Graham Brady, confirmed that just 8 will advance to the first round of voting, which starts tomorrow. Rishi Sunak is thought to be the most popular choice among the Tory lawmakers. Well, to tell us if there are any last-minute surprises, our reporter Vincent McAviney is in London to bring us up to date.
Well, it closed at 6 p.m. local time here, and yes, there was a last-minute surprise. Sajid Javid, the former health secretary whose resignation triggered all of this just a week ago, he dropped out at the very last moment. So we started the day with 11 candidates. We now only had 8 at that point because Raymond Christie, embarrassing for him, he dropped out with no supporters. And earlier in the day, Grant Shapps dropped out to support Rishi Sunak. So there were just 8 candidates in the end. All of them, the remaining ones, have gone through. So those are Jeremy Hunt, Rishi Sunak, Liz Truss, Tom Tugendhat, Penny Mordaunt, Suella Braverman and Nadeem Zahawi. They've gone through. We don't know the numbers yet. They said they're not going to release them. They might leak out. But that now is the official start of this race. And those are the potential people that could be the next leader of the Conservative Party and the Prime Minister of this country.
Exactly, Vinny. As you say, somewhere now in that clutch of names is the next British Prime Minister. So how quickly will that field now thin out?
Well, there'll be a hard lobbying campaign from those 8 to try and get the support of the people that have dropped out, particularly Sajid Javid, who were quite close, we think, probably in the high teens, almost at the threshold. They'll also be going after those who supported Grant Shapps as well. So what will happen now is that the official first round will take place, we think, on Thursday. They have to then have at least 30 backers in the Conservative Party from the MPs. Then they will go through a round of TV debates. There is one on Friday night, one on Sunday, and one on Monday. And then at some point next week, the second round will happen, and that vote will see a series of votes. And basically, they keep voting, and each time the person that comes in the bottom in each round on that night is eliminated and eliminated and eliminated until there are just 2 finalists. And then they start a campaign which will go through the month of August. We'll probably have more TV debates. We'll probably see them touring up and down the country. And at the end of that, on September the 5th, they will be announced as the new Prime Minister of Great Britain. Now, they will also then have to form a government very quickly. So there are calls tonight to make this as clean a fight as possible, to try and unify the party. Because they will need to very quickly appoint a government and then get ready for their party conference to relaunch their whole party in the first week of October, just about 20 months before the next general election.